Greetings everybody, welcome to my channel, Howling. I'm the host, Officer. We're back at it again with Danganronpa 2, going to investigate our poor little murder victims. Hopefully figure out who the killer is, what mistakes they did, and hopefully piece this together because Ibuki was one of my annoyingly favorite characters. She was annoying. However, she brought, you know, that spark of randomness, spontaneous to the group. And so, I don't know what to go there from here. So, but unfortunately, the other one died too. The one is in Hiyoko. The very annoying one that I didn't really care for, but she didn't need to be killed over being annoying, I guess. But we'll just see how this goes. If you like this investigation, leave this video a thumbs up. Lets me if you know you enjoy the content. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Always have to have new wolves. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay. Alright, let's check out the bodies. Oh, okay, going to the stage. Let's check out Hiyoko first. Hiyoko's body was suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She wrapped up against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to Monokuma file, her cause of death was slit to the throat. Oh yeah! Yeah, because it's the only where there's bleeding right now. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her stash is tied in the front. Yeah, I did notice that. I wasn't going to say anything until someone brought it up. But the stash is supposed to be in the back. I don't know why it's in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? I don't see any indications that she was even in here. When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't even see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. This is really impossible that the killer could kill Hiyoko and tape her up in such a short amount of time. Maybe she was already dead to begin with. And all they needed to do was tie her up. Maybe. Even if it is possible, whoever did this would have a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have the alibi during this time, right? That's a lot of people.
Hey!
Oh gosh. Hey, Hajime! Do you have a minute? No. You're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside her kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it. Why don't you do it? Well, it wouldn't be a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying that there's no problem with that now she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I will just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Kane!
Yo,
what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
what?
Oh, I don't really understand. But if I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can barely reach my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
Oh, key! Oh, there's something. Is this what you're looking for? Is that a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys in the cottage, so maybe it was her hotel room. Maybe it's the key to her motel room. That's probably a possibility. The key is to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key is so deep inside the kimono, that'd be hard to remove. Then it's unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put more cord in front of her kimono so we wouldn't notice it easy. So we notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this as something Kyoko had with her all along. Alright. Well, she was staying in the motel.
Hey.
That makes sense. Also, it's not like I'm adding on to anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Kyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating, duh. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of those mysteries, what do you think is the strangest?
See?
The way they wrapped her body with the duct tape? Okay. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound around Yoko's neck. Do you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that's their true intention, but I guess it's a big help in our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two bodies floating in a sea of blood, that's enough to make anyone faint. I mean, I guess so. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you must be able to adjust the hot air of the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit, that's hot. Guys, for heater? Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn the heater off for now. That should cool things down a bit. Dude, if it's that hot in a room, I'd be like leaving the doors outside open so the airflow can flow, you know? Jeez. There's a control panel on the room of the stage. It seems like this is a control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used to lower this to move his body. Yeah, we did. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like those stage lighting machines at all. But why would they be using lighting? But why didn't they use the lighting? There was some reason that it wouldn't be inconvenience them? I said that so wrong.
So you have appeared.
Sorry. I see. Say notice too, Fiend. Huh? Notice? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just glass balls? Take a look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the Aryan item? I looked at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. I mean, yeah, it's the same that matches what's on the pillar. You finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, man.
I can see it!
No need!
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
He's got his hands restrained, man. Go! Mirage Golden Hawk, P. Now's your time to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devas of destruction. The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting ceiling in a flash. Cute. It started running around and Struck slipped in the paper with rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downwards as definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow! Wow, that's amazing! I've never seen a hamster do tricks!
How pitiful.
They're my four dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fun.
It seems to have some kind of thick paper, though it doesn't have any special spells described on it.
It was close.
It appears to be nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt it's some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in that place like that, no matter how we think of it, is unnatural. It looks just like the paper on the pillar. I didn't see anything weird about it, but okay. Maybe. There's blood right here. Or we can talk to Chiaki, that's cool too. With her arms crossed as a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. The Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty.
Hey, hey.
See? Take a look at the floor. Or take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge of something that was wiped off. Wait, that isn't something. That's a blood stain. That's probably where she got murdered and then drugged to the pillar.
Yep.
Well, the blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here. Yeah, exactly.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is why the killer tried to hide it. Hide it.
So...
If they were trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way to be able to conceal the crime by wiping the blood stain off. So, why was the killer trying to hide? Maybe... Maybe Hyoko... Maybe Hyoko did something, or like... I don't know. Why would the killer try to cover up the blood if they were purposely... Maybe Hyoko wasn't supposed to get killed? Or maybe Hyoko was trying to get framed but got killed by the killer instead? Maybe she was trying to frame her but actually got in the way. Unless Ibuki tried to kill her. That would explain like the suicide part. Anyways, there's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. Yeah, the dull light in that video must have come from this candle. The candle is this huge, might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using the candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Why would... Could have used the stage lighting. Interesting. The stepladder is tripped over on its side. There must be a stepladder in the video, yeah. Wait, there's blood on it! Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's a blood stain on the left side of the left stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's body.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. The blood stain probably belongs to Hyoko on the left side of the stepladder. What does this mean? Ibuki probably killed her and then killed herself? Maybe Ibuki killed Hyoko. Try to cover it up. I don't know why it would cover it up though if she was going to hang herself anyways. Ibuki, I don't understand right now. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling with a doll. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? A hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there is Monami decal on fabric. It looks like this isn't a normal hemp bag. Yeah, we saw that when we were in the movie theater. This is a rope that was tied to the on the lighting ceiling and hanged herself with this rope and died. Wow. Okay. You kind of tell a moment there. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope, no unnatural features. But despite the fact that we didn't use the menu has a storage room. There shouldn't have been any rope in there, which means this must have been obtained by the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means that you get the clue. I wonder if that's true. Oh, just noticed a little something, if it's okay if I confirm it.
Hey!
Excuse me, but come on, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's caused the death of being hanged by this rope, right? Well, yes. She had no other external injuries. So there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died from hanging... Oh, we get it! We get it! That's obvious. Okay, that's obvious at the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw her hanging herself. You're right. Yep, we got it. So this rope wasn't much of a clue. What is you? We all were saying she hung herself, okay? Do we need to say it like 12 more times, Nagito? Then I might as well search for another place. Jeez. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Man, he's a moron sometimes. Sorry, Ibuki. Ibuki's body laid on top stage. She was wearing a hospital gown that she was wearing when she was sick. What's on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. Is that blood, right? She probably murdered her. But that shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, that blood must belong to someone else. Yoko. Oh no.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before we met up with you, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because it was a hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died where Yoko got tied up.
Well...
That helps. There's no time of death written on the Monokuma files this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. Wait. It's true. Their estimate time of death wasn't written on the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. That video, Ibuki was climbing on the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No. Well, yes, but... That's not what I was saying. That's not what I was thinking. I meant... No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Yoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. I think someone was here with y'all. It was a third person. Because if she was gonna hang herself, and if, you know, Hyoko was presumptively dead, let's just say she died before Hyoko, or Ibuki, I'm getting her names mixed up. So the candle couldn't have went out, and the camera wouldn't have been smashed. Someone was here that did that. In fact, if she was going to commit suicide, we would have seen her, you know, get hung. Because the candle blew out and the transmission went off, meaning it broke. So someone was here doing that. Huh, someone was here. The black curtain hanging from this far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge to the other of the stage to another.
Huh?
That's not necessarily a folding curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't properly fit. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Just like the curtain at the supermarket. Interesting. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring up that curtain up to the supermarket.
So...
If they went that far, it's probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came to police. Alright, oh, we leveled up. Alright, let's check out the smashed camera. The shadow remains in the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be a surveillance camera unit.
This, too,
Kazuichi
must
put
be the
the music-
will of causality.
Shut up, please. Kazuichi put this in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps chemical psychology is in play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way that the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of the camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroy the camera? Seems plausible enough. They hesitate to murder someone in front of the camera? Is that why the killer destroyed it? Then what was the thing I saw? Interesting. So this was where they were communicating in the music video. Very interesting. Connie, what were you doing? Since you were one of the people in the hospital gown. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nakamura, it's like my knees start shaking. It's weird. There's no way I've got this kind of weakness. I'd probably go away after I battle some strong dude, but Nakamura's not here. Nakamura will definitely come back. You're right. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, yeah, yep, you're right. Hey, autopsy girl. If only I knew this was sooner, people could not have been saved. Hey, when did you realize you were doing missing? After leaving Nakato's room, I went to the on-call room. Yeah, because I remember her needing sleep. And when it came to me, that I should go check on how everyone is in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to bed. Or go to sleep. Sorry, I can't read. And so, I went to the patient's rooms and noticed Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fushiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Oh, that reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That's a long story, and we can't actually stay in the lobby after dark. So. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. I looked at you because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went onto the alcohol room. That's right, we were together until just before morning Monokuma announcement. And that voice is hurting my throat. So, I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it right if I continue my autopsy? Yeah, go ahead. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life, at least. Golly, okay. What happened? You're not doubting me. Okay. Alright. Okay, Fujiko. Let's go.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime. Take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what I found in the front door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that was in front of the door, you think maybe that's a big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey!
Remember when we came to the music venue? Oh yeah, and it was stuck. It was like locked, right? I remember that. We all had to like charge or break it down. The door was locked when we were trying to go inside, and the four of us charged it to the door. But when I examined it, I found out the door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door was designed to be pushed open in this shape of a handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep us from playing? I don't think a drumstick is that thick of a stick to do that, though. You think the drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how would the killer be able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door would be the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke the door down? Broke the door to the music venue? And they were waiting until we were all ready for the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, they don't use tricks like that a lot in mystery novels and stuff. If that's the case, there might be evidence around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'll definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer's still inside when we broke the door down during the music video, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
Okay, Chiaki. I heard what you were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Ew, what is that? Look, there's some kind of weird glob right where the right and left door touches, see? You're You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it does look like rubber, but it all... As she said that, Chiaki went down, scraped off a semi-transparent glob on her finger. She ate it! Ew! Don't eat stuff off doors and other stuff that you don't know, please, guys. That's nasty, Chiaki. Well, okay, why are you putting that in your mouth? For real. Oh, the smell like workshop chemicals. I bet it tastes like it too. Workshop, huh? It's chewiness. I see, this thing might be a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob to start with. For instance, it was originally a liquid that was hardened. Like glue? She eating glue? This might be possible to apply directly on smooth gaps of the door. What are you talking about? The glue. If it's glue, that's what they used to think it was locked, not the drumstick. The drumstick could just be, you know, a lure to confuse us with. I think it was locked. Oh, okay. So that means the person that glued the door, you can glue the door shut thinking it's locked from the outside, so they're not actually inside. They were never inside to confuse us to think that the killer was the inside. I got it. Okay. I know what I'm talking about. Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Chucky spat out the glove out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it was okay to consider it some kind of glue, right? It's glue. Alright. So what about you?
Hajime.
It's way impudent of you to ask. Will you listen to what I have to say? Do I have a choice?
Hey.
I heard you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me the summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind the incident for the sake of dedicating my body to needed even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! Yeah, right, Hajime. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to let him not going to tell him what he wants to know.
How
I
unfortunate.
see, that's disappointing. Oh! Hang on, here. The doors that say staff only. It looks like it's inside the storage room. Might as well investigate here too. Almost walked out. Hey, why are you in here? Whatever. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there's also instruments and machines I've never seen before. But they don't look any particularly to the case. Oh, there's wallpaper! Yes. Huh? This thick black paper is folded in the lower shelf. It looks like a wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all in front of the side. Yes, of course. The edges of wallpaper. Oh! Snap! This was used to, rot the pillar. Looks like a little torn, but what does this mean? Wait. Hold up. Hypothetical. Like, just hear me out. What if Hiyoko died in any Ibuki? And since the killer didn't want people to find Hiyoko, they wrapped the black wallpaper thing around her to make it seem like she wasn't there, like she was like invisible. That could be it. That could be it. Okay. You can see her whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. A mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Alright. What do you want, Nagato? Did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just want to confirm what you were thinking. That is it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
How about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape finding Hiyoko, that probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be the killer side, right? Aw, I'm just on siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side whoever acts in the name of hope, that's all there is to it.
But...
He needs to go away. That's the main reason why the case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this? What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still didn't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, can you explain it to me in detail? I think I'd be able to give you some useful information. Really? You might come up confusing me instead. You don't want to find the truth? You just want to make me suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe in for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become an enemy. I won't even mind if I die.
Damn it.
What? Oh my gosh. He just needs to go away. That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then I can't be helped. Or it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. What exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nakio walked right out of my sight. Movie theater. Why I was interested in the movie theater. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright, let's go back. Okay. Alright. With this, we might come close to finishing the investigation in the music venue. But I still need to talk to Makan, and I need to make sure to get the autopsy results from her. Alright, girl, where are you? There you are. What do you got for me? How about it, Makan? Have you found anything by now? To tell you the truth, I've been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault this music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is exposed to the heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. Okay. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up in time of death using the heater to make inside the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if it's the heat the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? Possibly to confuse us of who died first, huh? Possibly. Yoko probably died first. Well, and they just covered it up and then killed Ibuki. Or Ibuki told her. Because I don't think Ibuki couldn't have killed Yoko. Because why would if someone wanted to commit suicide, they wouldn't care if they figured out whose the time of death it was. They wouldn't care. They'd just focus on one thing. So I don't know. I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murder occurred. First it was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of murders. Imitation murder? Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
see?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killing. So it's common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that they start to get annoyed by it. How would it be an imitation murder if related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and that way they were killed, it is clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
An assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was to imitate imitation murder. The goal was to imitate an imitation killer. Even so, why do they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if there really is an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that there be one more person that might have been killed?
This, too,
What?
must
There's
be
the
the
three
will
people?
of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second! What are you guys talking about, the imitation murder? One more person might be killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things you should get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people start killing at once. I'm a real cautious fella. So I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On one of the killing school trips, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if the killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory. The new rules prevent that. Make sure you slam into your tiny brains. And if the maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you for one more thing? You know, just to confirm one class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider that a possibility at all, and I don't even want to think that someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there were 2 killers? Huh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about if the possibility that Ibuki and Hyuka were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one person based on majority vote, then the other person could easily achieve victory. Yep, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about the case and there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make an extra rule. I'll make an extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too. She's smart.
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at every given time. Even if you had an accomplice, I'd only figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Game of brains is not to be underestimated. I should just give up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers at the same time to exist. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, the same killer can kill maximum 2 people.
Taste
It means
your
the 3rd victim would be
powerlessness.
impossible imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
It could be you haven't seen it.
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh
What
my.
movie, guys? Tell me, just tell me. You don't have to say, you know. Oh my gosh, just tell me. When we first explored the island, one of them was passing out invitation tickets. Oh, you mean that movie I decided not to go see? Then the invitation is, of course, it's an invitation of that movie. Okay.
Yeah?
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie as if we were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Agatha mentioned something about that. Yeah, and that's why I got it made at the movie theater. I get it, yes.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still not too late to think. I think it's probably a good idea if you want to watch them before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There's another place I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there, so I don't know what was going on at the hospital at the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate this hospital too. There might be some clues to relate to Ibuki's death. The clues related to Hyoko's death, I should be trying to get those in the kill. There's a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I definitely need to give it my all at the end. Alright, let's go. Man, oh man. Alright. Whatever place we land on is where we're gonna go. Hotel. Hospital. I can read. Alright. What's up, Chiaki?
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's really been a few days. Wow, very informative, thank you. Hey, you prepped the surveillance unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so it didn't make me any weird modifications or anything. it's just like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from the shady looking alley of all those machines lined up?
Right.
Yeah, just tweaked it a little. Then, if there's other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from these cameras too?
Man.
No, it's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as parts of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed by the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music video can only be seen from the music video monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't be able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music video and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages the broadcast based on specific numbers. So if you bring the same model camera and monitor, you wouldn't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap cameras. I modified them to increase the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. Alright. This is ours, correct? The surveillance camera unit on top of the phone. As long as the surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this. I wanted to make sure it was actually ours and no one swapped it. Hey Hajime, there's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if this surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw the strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There's a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display is pretty dark because it's just candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the hospital ladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder on her own with free will, and then grabbed the rope, and then that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something else. The screen went black all of a sudden, or went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore. Huh.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras haven't required functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time you saw, you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw her when she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her, but you didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean that she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so. Yeah, why was the camera destroyed though? That's the only thing that doesn't make sense to me. Hey, I don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there now. What the heck? She ran off all of a sudden. She's in the conference room, but wouldn't that mention the conference room also, I might be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset? She might have made her mad. Let me go check on her. Because I need to go to the conference room anyways, too. Hi, Kane. What's up?
Now then.
Ooh, I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Alright!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Okay, no thank you. But, I'll help you out any other way I can. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be too much it'd be so much better if she was still feeling that after effects. She'd beat me up if I said it out loud, though. Anyways, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well wear one. Don't tell me you plan on wearing a hospital gown from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looks like they're out of gowns for each patient. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room. So I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only ones left were Nagito. Was the one Nagito's wearing. If I had no choice then to use Nagito's, it's a unisex size, so it would probably fit. I'll probably be able to fit in it. Ew? You don't want to wear someone's sick gown. You want to get sick again? Hold on, what happened to your own gown? Yeah. Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. It's not as gross as wearing some other person's sweaty, nasty, germy little gown. Wearing clothes from someone else is even grosser.
Like...
No time for dilly-daddy. I totally left Makan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I've already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard would be a bad idea. Huh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If the other one, there would be one extra gown. So some... Hold on, the killer might be wearing that gown. And if that's the case, the killer needed that gown to imitate Ibuki. What if the video that I was watching wasn't live, but recorded? Maybe. Something like that. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? But that would make sense of why it cut off like that. And why it was broken and everything, so we couldn't play it back. That was recorded on the monitor. Ooh! Hey. That means Ibuki's death was not suicidal, it was intentional. Somebody hung. Oh my gosh. Don't turn on. Huh? Chalky, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed, and they'd be embarrassed. Fully exposed. Hey, Hajime. If you poke your eyes out, you can turn on the lights. What the heck are you doing? Chalky, what are you talking about? I'm confused. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke my eyes out.
Aww.
Oh, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard a dry sound of the curtains being drawn. And a flash of intense light stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they adjusted to the light. I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains and covered the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. What?
See?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. It's a projector on here, so we'd probably be careful about the lighting shining through.
See?
See? The black curtain that blocking the light is also long enough to reach the floor, so it's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. Light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark? So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what's all this about? That bit about being embarrassed if I looked in. It's like, troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I'll leave Chiaki, to herself. Alright. Oh, what's in here? There's something. Is there a bear in here? No? Alright. Back downstairs we go. Alrighty. Wait. I'm not gonna go back, but the curtain in the floor
Hello there.
matches the music venue. And there's a projector. I don't know if the projector can record though. But it'll definitely be why it's blacked out. But the candle wasn't there either, unless, like I said, unless it was recorded and then brought to the music venue to make it look like it was actually at the music venue. No, because that wouldn't make sense. That would make sense because camera, why would the camera smash? Unless it was recorded on my camera. But then, maybe, that's a long shot, but, why hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed too, right? Because it's time for an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey manager, the customer here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's a customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but you knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's, sorry guys, I accidentally skipped a line, but Monokuma basically said that I'm surprised you didn't watch the movie and you extended for that sticker. And then that's what you paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
It's exchange for not watching that movie. Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyways, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain. Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. Why do you still have the sticker in your pocket? Ta-da! Why do you still carry the sticker around? I see this one. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch that movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says the invitation ticket, but it's only effective for today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date into the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only have plans to watch it once.
Look forward to
Then
it,
I'll go prepare the
okay?
protection reel. Please wait for a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hey Hajime, I bought that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Yeah, that means that I'm not the killer because I have no idea I watched the movie until after the killing. So I wouldn't know that it was an imitation murder. Got it. Keep it. And no. Yeah, huh? No reason, just think of a protection charm. Exactly. Alright. I guess just wait till Monica finishes preparations. I see that sticker, don't you worry.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, thank you. That's a badass picture right there. Hold on, is that girl shooting Monokuma? Cool. That's where the hemp bag was, right? This reminds me of the item that should be on top of the counter. Yeah, there was a hemp bag. This one, it looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth that decal Monomu's face on it. Did I catch your eye on purpose? Okay, yes. I cut stupid sticker instead. Tote bag is on, that means...
What's
oh,
this?
yeah. What the? You're interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad. It's already been sold out. You just sell it to me.
You're so
Stupid, there's no
stupid.
expo for that. There's no way I would say something that reveals who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Oh! I remember you saying there was only one person that had limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's a common practice to bait the customer with the most price. Wait. So Ibuki had the bag, and the killer has the bag. Hold up. I'm thinking my thing's not so far-fetched. Ibuki actually hung herself. However, the killer did it, and not on free will. But, in order for her... In order for the killer to mix the times of when they were killed, they needed to put on the heater. But by the putting on the heater, that means Ibuki and Hyoko were already killed. They were already murdered by the time that we saw the video that was recorded. And I'm thinking, since it was a hospital gown, and the hip bag was gone, they recorded it at the hospital. So therefore, they smashed the camera to the music venue because they were redirecting the hospital monitor recording device from the hospital. And they were using the conference room because it matches the drapes and the stage. And that's why we didn't actually see her, you know, hang herself. It cut off because she couldn't technically do that and get away with it. Or just the killer would have been dead. Oh my gosh. For some reason hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay. Somebody's in trouble.
Well, now.
I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring out. So now I should forget that accuracy made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so let's enter the theater right away.
I can't wait!
It's exciting! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see what this movie's about. I need a drink, man. Yep. Apologies for keeping you waiting. The world-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece to reduce American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D is screening shortly. Wow. From the title alone, I had a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds like a half-ass...
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alrighty.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Whoa.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Dang.
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Oh, really?
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Okay, that was Ibuki.
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
That was...
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Okay.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Okay.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Okay, like usual.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
What is this movie?
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Wow.
And he
Wow.
lived happily ever after. The
Bravo.
end.
Jeez, imagine. That was the worst. Alright. Man, the movies are the best. The dramas are so moving that I need 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. I'm not gonna think too much of that.
So,
Now then, let's meet again after the... Now then, let's meet again at the last trial.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. Alright. Whew, alright. Yep. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I was totally expecting your reaction. That was honestly the worst thing I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know. Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in that movie match the victims in this case. Death Thing matched the Scarecrow's death. This matched the Lion's death. Yep.
but
It wouldn't have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer was upset about this right now. Or, if the killer's main goal was to imitate murder, they would have been upset about it, but I'm not sure if that was even true. Maybe their intention wasn't to kill. Maybe their intention was only to kill 1 person. And by killing the second person, I think we need to go here. They had to figure out something, and the movie just came into their mind, and they tried to reenact it. And that's why it was like that. I just remember that when they were inside Andy's rooms in the hotel. Plus, I don't even know if where Hiroko's room is. I said it random wrong. It might be faster if I just ask someone. Hey, you were staying here.
So you
You're
have
here,
the
right?
theater.
Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. Robert, are you prepared? I'm sure you pray on whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I love Gundam. Even though I don't know half or like most of the stuff he's saying, he's still a fun character. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and his teachers? Right. Looks like it's locked, but I have the key. It's open. This is what I thought. This key was Hyoko's room. Alright, I should go inside. Okay, let's see. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed a few nights. It doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel like it's conflicted. Oh!
Oh my!
Did the door open? Hiyoko put the key under her kimono, so I used it to open it. I see. Why are you here? What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Your fault? Her fault? What does that mean? What do you mean? No, Sonia! Keep talking, woman. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had other reasons. Besides that disease, another reason would make herself lock herself. Besides that disease, what other reasons would she make to lock herself in this room?
perhaps,
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be a good idea to go outside for a bit. She kept the door shut. She kept the door to her room locked, but coincidence, it was locked at that time. Then I saw it. Oh. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono stash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie it her sash anymore. Oh yeah, Mahiru was the one that was tying it for her. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for being not able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you do? What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
No, that's the face of delight. Of course she looks like she's having trouble.
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Wait! Wait! This is so leading to my things being right. The killer was not anticipating on killing another person. So, her going to the music venue, she probably interfered with someone killing Ibuki. And she had to die too because she saw it. Oh no.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Oh no.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that is when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Could it be? Hiyoko, remember that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. And she went there. Got it. I can imagine that. She was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was it someone listening? Or was someone listening on your conversation? I never told anyone, but I do not believe anyone was listening to our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Because they were already there when she went. Oh, man. Man, Hiyoko, this was like her second time she was like involved in murder. One, she was hiding in the closet in the house, being accused. And this time she walked into the music venue and... Golly. Man, she went to the storage room to get her... just to wear her kimono. And then she got bodied. Oh my gosh. But that means she would have to go in the middle of the night. Which kind of is weird. Why would she go in the middle of the night? See? There's a mirror, but it's too small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign anyone has made a mess in her room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find anything important or a clue. Oh well. I see you. Oh, I see you, little Monokuma. Find him, guys. That's right. Alright. Let's get out of here. Yep. Wake up from Hiyoko.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? Was it the same time when I found... It was the same time when I found... It was the same time I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the batten lining. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at the motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
you met up with Makan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body all of a sudden there. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam was there. Besides Chiaki, I saw Gundam Monmi.
I see.
I see, so Kazuiki and Sona didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Yuki's body and when you broke down the door, right? So obviously those two were the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be true, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When in the morning and Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Makan panicking in front of the hospital, and I asked what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up, and I looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and I saw you guys there. Did you see someone else while you were circling the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater, but that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying that we don't have allies because we didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Makan and I were in our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short amount of time, there was no way I could have killed Kyoko and wrapped her around a pillow with duct tape. That's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after the music video. But the fact is, Kyoko was killed and we discovered her body.
huh?
You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true that I've done some things that deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Okay, I want to know in advance what I'd have to do at the end to end up like that. So, who's all here? Wait, I'm not done yet.
Hello! How's everybody doing?
I'm
It's
fine.
me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Monokuma.
The
You're
class
awesome.
trial's gonna start, you know.
Yeah.
So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock.
I don't feel like
ASAP.
I don't feel like I have everything right now.
I'll see you soon.
Fine, whatever, Monokuma. Jeez. It's already time. So this begins. I need to go to that place again. But now it's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko came victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Who's all here? Like... Alright, so... Monokuma Rock's right here. I'm gonna leave it off here because I know as soon as I go to the Monokuma Rocks, they're gonna bring me downstairs to the class trial and we're gonna start the next episode off there. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave this video a thumbs up. Let me know y'all enjoy the series. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Always have to have new wolves. And hopefully we can just see who the killer is. I have 2 suspicions. 1, Sonia. 2, Makan. Makan's the only one who would have access to the hospital gown. Because she's the one that's been taking care of all of them. And I don't think Ikane would kill him because she has a hospital gown. And she didn't know there was any other hospital gown. Nakato's always a suspicion to me. But, what was the other one? And Ibuki is gone. So she wouldn't have any use for an extra hip bag and gown. So, I'll leave it off there. Your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious. And no spoilers if y'all see it. Just give me your reasoning why you think, because there's clues we found. And I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you next one, guys. Bye.